All right, let's go over really quick why I took the trade today. So very simply here, market was pushing up, right? We already filled that new week opening gap here from an FOMC yesterday. We had a bunch of equal highs here that we ended up going to take in the AM. Now, what do I want to see? We had the big push down, obviously, right? Back into OTE of this last little leg up, second stage distribution up. You know, you guys know I love second stage distribution up, right? We had a nice kind of respect here on London, but we knew that price would want to come back down. And once it did right after market open around 9:30-ish, we got a nice inspection here to go higher. We never ended up going back to EQ of this bearish leg down. Created a 5-minute bearish gap, so we kind of knew that, okay, like this has to be the draw at some point here, right? We made a bunch of equal lows. Market structure shift up, and then never even took EQ. Ended up breaking down one time, taking these lows again. We took an initial trade up here at this rejection block after wicking out OTE of this leg that created the market structure shift. Ended up taking TP right there because I oversized a little bit by mistake in my calculation. I think it was something was off or something. Thank God I did, or else it would have been an L. But this ended up being a W on the Apex account for about almost $300. Then moving on to the second trade here, we had a big push higher here. Same kind of model here, but we ended up sweeping all those equal lows. Very happy about that. Right, never ended up taking all these equal highs up here. Never ended up taking EQ. Never ended up going back to the 5-minute bearish gap. Nothing. Pulled back down into OTE. Wick getting out. Closed back above in premium. Entry 2.59R up to all those equal highs. Could have waited for the 5-minute gap or EQ, but just ended up taking it here at all these equal highs on the C trader for the FTMO account. Up around 6.2 bands on this one. So a bit of profit on the table, but like I always say, base hits, and I'd rather take this than nothing. This is a very decent trade. And while we were in this trade, I even called it was super solid trade. I love this trade. This trade, if I had to give them grades, this trade was probably like a B plus A. But I always say B plus and A can get the bills paid. It's fine. But this one here ended up being fucking awesome. I should have taken this one on the Apex too if I didn't have the rules of one winning trade a day after the one dub done. But yeah, there you go. So those are the trades for today. Very good day overall. Now we're getting them pushed lower. Ended up sweeping it back down this from this low. Big move up here. Looks like we might want to be looking to go back to these highs here, just sweeping out some of the lows. Very choppy PA this week, but still caught our 2 dubs for today. So let's go. And yeah, call it a night. Call it a day here, you know.
Hold up, where you going? What you doing? Who you seeing? What you need? What you want? I said, without you by my side,